Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay from Keeping It Real, your arbiter of gaming news and commentary, hitting you off with a studio production video where you know this is your channel, where all gamers' voices are heard. With your boy Jay, always dropping the word. Keeping them other gaming YouTubers like, what you heard? And where you always know, we always keep it all the way real. So what's going on, everybody? I just want to thank you all for checking out my studio video today, where I slow everything down and put on that studio shine. So let me go ahead and dig right into this, man. So, man, I've been noticing something on IGN, our good old friends at IGN, or lack thereof, that, you know, they're doing an Xbox piece on automatic game improvements. Now this is up on the IGN channel, man, where you can check it out on Xbox One X's automatic game improvements, and it's on their unlocked, you know, to where you can check it out there. And you know, it's basically coming from people who were the same people who were down in Xbox in every way, shape, or fashion. The same guy who asked the question, who would actually need an Xbox X, you know. And I find it kind of funny that now, man, they're bringing up stuff that we had already known for a while, man, that of course where Xbox X is going to automatically just, you're not going to need any patches. The developers themselves are not going to need to do anything. The Xbox X is just going to dramatically improve older games that came out before the X automatically, just by turning the X on. It's gonna do it automatically. And they're basically on their side confirming this and talking about it more. And I'm wondering, where the hell were you guys like weeks ago, where this was already being said by Microsoft? And it seems like they were in disbelief, like that was actually a thing. But now they're coming out and admitting, yeah, I guess this is a thing and this is great. And it's interesting watching them kind of like, you know, talk about it. And for me personally, man, I'm digging into this because I just find this to be really interesting, where on one side they have all this skepticism or in acting like, well, you know, we don't know if we want to believe Microsoft, or is in they're basically and then buying into the paranoia of the fact that, well, are developers really going to take advantage of the X? Because I've been saying this for a long time, that in a lot of cases it doesn't really matter how much developers really want to take advantage of it, especially when it comes to older games, because they're just automatically going to get a upgrade on those games. So it's not like it is with the Pro, where when it comes to older games, you know, or I'm speaking of older games specifically, when it comes to games on the PlayStation 3, like for those games, it's gonna have to be a patch. You know, they have to put a lot of extensive work to try to bring those games to make them look better or run better on the Pro. See, the X doesn't have that problem. When it comes to any Xbox 360 game or even an older Xbox One game, developers don't have to do anything. It's just going to automatically see the improvement to bring it up to what the X can do automatically without any developer involvement. And I think that's one of the great things of the X, and I think that's one of the revolutionary things on the development side, where it leaves developers not having to be left holding the bag, trying to spend extra money and resources and trying to you know, rework on an older game that they've already moved on from. They don't have to worry about that. It cuts developers completely out of it. And the great thing about that is it's a win-win, because it makes sure that the gamer is able to have a refreshed version of that game and have a renewed interest in it. And it also makes it to where a lot of these older games may tick up in sales when it comes to the developer side. And that might even have some developers think to maybe add some DLC to some of these old games. There's a lot of different possibilities to this, and that's the great thing about it. But what's more interesting to me is the dynamic between how, you know, gaming media thinks of things, and then later on how they thinks of it. And I think this is one of the first things where you could see evidence where this whole thing, when it comes to, you know, a lot of this Xbox hate in the media, is starting to turn a little bit. I think they're starting to wake up and realize, well, you know, it's not so good to just hate all the time on Xbox. And this is a feature that, how can we hate on it? This is great. I mean, when it comes to developers, man, we all just want to see games, even older games, play better and run better. And you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to wait for a patch. You don't have to get updates on it, on things. Developers don't have to get involved. It just works. And this is a great thing, man. I think this is one of those, you know, little peaks of a sign. I mean, of course, the IGN is going to still be IGN. I wouldn't doubt that, when it comes to the biasness on Microsoft. But in a way, you got to think about it. It's kind of a good thing, because I think one of the things that has made Microsoft so strong when it comes to their innovation and when it comes to how hard they push is this type of criticism that they've gotten from the media. It's made them be very resilient and very strong. And I think that's one of the things that's completely absent when it comes to the Sony side. Since they've gotten such a pass, it's just made them to be very relaxed and very content with not really pushing the envelope. And I think, you know, overall it's been a detriment to Sony in regards to that. Hopefully, you know, the innovation that Microsoft is doing will help Sony push them a little harder. And hopefully, you know, these little small changes that are starting to happen within the media would help Sony to maybe push them a little harder and have them think that, you know what, maybe we need to really start stepping up our game, because we not going to so much get the passes that we used to get anymore. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to hit up. Those are my thoughts on that. I want you guys to go ahead and hit me up and tell me what you think. All right, man. Until then, man, this is Jay. I'm always keeping it real, and I'm gone.